Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ. I had a hard time uploading this video due to some technical difficulties. I would like to share to you my dream I had in 1987. And for our timeline for these last days. In 1987, I dreamt I was traveling with a group of people in the white Volkswagen minivan. It was a very wide and spacious, and we were going up on top of the mountain. It was a red brick road, and on the way to the top, you could see on the left side there was a canopy hanging with curly railings. They, in front of their front door, there was a baby boy who was pointing a gun at his mom, thinking it was a toy gun. As we kept driving up, there was this room. It had lots of logs that were facing up, and you could hear and see lots of waterfalls. Waterfalls were miniature. They were electric waterfalls and electric candles. They were everywhere, too. It was dark in there, so I left. We drove up a little bit. You could see a swervy, smooth black asphalt to your left with the Sears van with meshed windows in the back of the van. In the back of the van's window there. So it was parked there. It showed a Sears man opening the two back doors of the van, and when he opened it, there were lots and lots of clothes hanging on these rods. These were the clothes the people had returned. As we kept driving on this red brick road, we were about to go through under the red brick bridge on each side of the driver, and on each side of the driver were of the passengers. Outside the van were two teenage boys pointing a BB gun, and they were laughing. You could hear click. We went through the small tunnel bridge, and you could see on the left side was a Ferris wheel with green grass. I mean, nice green grass. And kids kept going on it over and over again. We kept driving up. Finally, on our right side, you could see a small miniature pond, and we got out to look at it. There, the fall leaves floating on it. They were big and beautiful leaves. It started to feel cold. We went back into the van and we drove up to the tippy top of the mountain with two clipboards. It said on the left clipboard, "If you want to see outer space, sign here." The right clipboard says, "If you want to see Jesus, sign here." So some people signed on the left, and there was a door on the tippy top of the mountain. The people went to the door, and when the door was opened, you could see people walking to the left side on this wooden plank, and they walked for a long time. You couldn't see them anymore to outer darkness. I signed on the right clipboard. I went to the left a little bit, and there were wooden small steps I stepped on, and I found myself swimming in this lake. There were giant snakes, eels, scorpions, peel bugs. They were swimming. I felt this eel swimming around my right leg. I could feel the texture. It was very bumpy um, be- between the back of my legs, but for some reason I didn't feel scared. And there appeared from a distance, it was Jesus. He was wearing a long white robe. He came up to me. He was standing on water. It was near where I was looking up. While I was in the water, he had holes on his feet and holes in his hands. He asked me, "What do I want out of life?" I said, "More experiences." So more experience. So I can be a better servant. Then, as he went away to the other side of the lake, and I got out of the water and onto the wooden platform, the side we were on, catched on fire, and on the side Jesus was not on fire. And I walked to the door, opened it, and I woke up. So I just wanted to let you know the timeline we're in. And God bless you. And if you want to subscribe down to my link. Thank you. Bye.